Sir, speaking of triangles, are you going to the football game?
What do triangles have to do with football?
You know, those triangle-y things that cheerleaders make where they go hop, 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 and they stand on each other, and they go, yay, we have a team, and there's another team except they're not as good, and that stuff, but rhyming.
That's a cheerleader pyramid.
No, pyramids are all chunky and stony. Triangles are flat. I'm surprised you don't know this being a substitute math teacher and all, but I think we agree we were talking about school spirit.
We were talking about the hypotenuse.
I'm not like everyone else. When the world says left, I go right by myself. Look out, 'cause here I come. I'm Debra, rocking to my own drum. 'Cause I'm just me, and you'll see what you're looking at. They say I'm weird and wacky, but I got my own philosophy. Every day, I'm seeing my world in a crazy kind of cool way. I'm absolutely, positively, totally, decidedly Debra.
2 tickets, please. How come there's different colored boy and girl tickets?
So the raffle. Fill these out.
Hunky doorknobs, there's a raffle? Why?
Sell more tickets.
Oh, my boyfriend. Ladies make like a butterfly and buzz.
Isn't that bees?
What, am I a zookeeper? Did you get the tickets for the football game?
Yeah, but I'm actually playing in the game. I mean, I get in for free. Why do I need a ticket?
For the raffle prize, dinner at Antonio's. It is the hottest, trendiest, best reviewed restaurant in town. You win the boy drawing, I win the girls, and voila, expensive free romantic meal. All my friends put my name on their ticket stubs because they love me.
That's because they're afraid of you.
Same thing. You persuade all the freshman boys to do the same. Well, go, go, go!
I got us tickets for the game.
Thanks, but I'm not a big football guy. The only time I like to spend 3 hours sitting on a hardwood bench in the cold is I never like to do that.
Well, there's also a raffle for a dinner. Isn't that great?
I guess, but I never win those things.
Magic, magic, potion, potion. There. Now you're gonna win the raffle, and so am I. So, explain to me about feetball.
It's football.
If players have 2 feet, it should be called feetball.
Fine. Bruh, what's the best way to keep a cute girl from walking away the moment you start talking? As a reporter for the school newspaper. Morning, miss. We're doing a story about, name something girls are interested in.
Alligators.
What?
They're pretty interesting. They have a third eyelid.
Okay. So the girls talk to you while you write it down. I think alligators are pretty great because they have a third eyelid and blah, 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 blah. And then you take their picture. Ah, yeah, baby. And then you get their phone numbers in case you got backup questions. The editor says we need just one solid news story and we're in. Got any ideas?
Nope.
Maybe in the cafeteria. Why don't you go to the game and figure out football while you watch it?
I just need to know a couple of things.
Okay, like what?
Why?
Why what?
Why play it?
To win?
And?
You asked to see me just as I nearly escaped, sir.
Yes, the game finally sold out, so we can make the draw for that dinner.
The budget allows for 2 adult chaperones.
Excellent, sir. Thank you. I hear Antonio's was just...
I know. So I'm gonna go alone and eat both meals.
Oh, can I borrow that jacket in case I spill?
I'm sad now.
Don't go anywhere.
No.
I need you to witness as I draw the winners. One blue, one pink.
This should be interesting.
Okay, let's say the peanuts are one team and the mints are the other team. And the TV controller is the football.
That's too big to be the football.
Scrimply pickles, be literal, why don't you? I mean, we have peanuts playing mints here, okay? The battery's the football. How's that?
Groovy. Okay, first there's a coin toss.
And the winners get the ball.
No, the team that loses the toss gets the ball. They kick to the winners.
Well, that's wrong. Didn't anyone tell them they're doing it all backy sideways?
I guess it didn't stick.
Where's the hop, hop, hop part? You know? Hop, 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 hop.
Later. First, you have 4 downs.
So you have hops and then downs.
I'm having a few ups and downs myself. You just ate the quarterback.
Did we need him? Okay. So if the mints stop the peanuts, then the mints get the ball.
No, other mints get the ball.
There's other mints?
Just a sec.
I love it when you explain things to me. You know, when people can discuss the stuff they have in common, that's how friendships start.
You might be right. Yellow. Yes, it is. You're kidding.
What? Did you get into the space program? Can you take my sock monkey to the moon?
I just won the boys' ticket to the dinner.
Tickly toke ring, my magic potion worked.
With who? Really? Thank you. I think you're short 1 magic and 1 potion.
Why? Who won the girls' ticket?
I don't believe this. I've got to go to dinner with some boy I don't even know. How many tickets did you put your name on anyway?
A bunch.
A bunch? These aren't bananas, these are raffle tickets. If you got your name on enough of them, we'd be going together.
I didn't know you were gonna win.
Are you saying I'm not a winner?
No, poodle cheeks.
This is just great. Well, buy me something.
I'm a brat. Give me this, give me that. Can you handle that?
It's probably not as bad as we're imagining.
No, I mean, how could it?
Maybe she's nicer when she's not with her friends.
Exactly. Maybe her friends who never speak are the mean, backbiting, horrible ones.
How long does a nice dinner last?
Well, if you order quick, don't get a salad. Eat fast, don't talk too much. An hour? The thing to do if someone's nervous is emphasize the positive. Your brain is like a baby. You have to let it know everything's okay or else it'll start crying. When your brain starts to spit up, not pretty. There, sleepy brain. You're gonna have the best time of your life.
When?
At the dinner. Come on, you've earned it. You won a contest for Boogedy's sake.
Why say for Pete's sake when you have an extra boogity lying around?
Free food. Plus,
Plus what?
well, we're always saying, I wonder what the popular kids talk about over in that corner by themselves, you know? Whisper, whisper. Come on, you've wondered.
I guess.
You're gonna find out. You'll be sitting with one all night. You can do the popular kid laugh, you know? Ho, ho, ho. Try it.
Ho, ho, ho.
I totally believe you're popular just then. You're gonna have the #1 laugh in your socks greatest time ever. Now let's practice that laugh. Ho, 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 ho. Like this. Ho, ho, ho. Match my note. Ho.
Preston's gonna have the worst, stinkiest, crummiest time ever.
How do you spell your last name?
You know Dancy, she treats guys like they're those unpopped popcorns at the bottom of the bag.
Yum.
Deborah's convinced that Dancy's gonna insult Preston and make fun of him and make him totally miserable. And then when the food comes, she'll leave him there, staring at his poulet avec piscine.
Chicken with swimming pool?
All 3 of us, you, me, and Debra, have gotta be nearby so when Dancy leaves, we can walk up and say, Preston, mind if we join you? We can joke around, keep his mind off his total humiliated bummage. We can cheer Preston up, eat Dancy's leftover food, and score a super mega story for the school paper.
Leftover food.
I can't believe I have to sit through a boring dinner with some dweeb. It's so dweeby boring.
You shouldn't even go.
And miss a free meal and a chance to be seen at the hottest place in town? Right. This is all your fault.
I'm sorry. Jelly worm?
I told you stop calling me that.
No, I was offering you a jelly worm. Potato pie?
I'm sorry, honey bunny. Don't worry, he probably won't even put his hand on my arm.
His hand.
And he'll probably only try to kiss me like 3 or 4 times.
Kiss you?
I love how possessive you get. Promise me you won't interrupt our cozy romantic dinner with a display of brave, crazy, violent jealousy.
Antonio's?
8 o'clock.
The remote was working yesterday. Now it's busted.
Oh, that's because I took the football out to play with the mints and the peanuts.
That explains it. What you making?
Paper fairies. They're very calming.
Cool. Show me how?
Well, you have to get the wings just right, or else they'll look like evil zombie butterfly mutants.
I like it when you come over and teach me stuff. Now, can you tell me how to drive boys miserable?
Don't worry, Gracie. That'll come naturally. Dancy's doing it to Preston right now. And that's why I'm making these, to cheer him up.
'Cause what boy on a date with a cute girl doesn't want paper fairies all up in his face?
You think she's cute?
In an uninteresting, obvious way. I wouldn't worry. They'll have tons in common to talk about. School, teachers, homework, you. Plus, Preston's not exactly ugly for a brother, and he can be charming and funny. And when people can discuss the stuff that they have in common, that's how friendships start.
I just said that yesterday.
You did?
You know, when people can discuss the stuff they have in common, that's how friendships start.
You might be right.
Must because it's so true.
Yeah. So, you think they'll get along?
That's what we all want, right?
Could you send someone to take my order as soon as possible? I haven't eaten since lunch. Yesterday. I'm starving.
Nice place.
I've walked out of better. Guess we might as well sit down.
That would make it easier to keep the napkins on our laps.
What?
Nothing. Principal Ridge, hi.
Listen, you see the waiter? You send him to me first. You got that?
Yes, sir.
I haven't eaten since lunch. Yesterday. I'm starving.
Okay.
So, you're like what? In one of my classes?
I'm in 5 of your classes. Tomorrow, when you don't recognize me, I'll say I'm in 5 of your classes and we had dinner last night.
Is that a joke?
It was in that vague category.
That's funny. What was your name?
Preston. You can call me who?
That's funny too. Who?
Hey, remember, don't eat too much bread. We're finishing Dancy's dinner after she storms out in an angry huff. She's not even being mean to him yet. They're laughing. I don't get it.
Maybe they're getting along.
I hope not. If they get along, we don't get a story.
So, why do you hang out with Debra DeLong?
She's a lot of fun. Used to be friends with her. You should remember that. She put me in this raffle.
Well, I made my boyfriend, Mank Turlock, put his name on a bunch of tickets, but he still lost.
Maybe he spelled his name wrong.
She's laughing. They're both laughing.
You sure Preston isn't crying? Maybe he cut his lip on a fork.
No, that's laughter. I recognize it from what girls do when I tell them I work out.
I can't believe how you can learn so much about someone from their personality and stuff.
That's usually a pretty good indicator.
You're funny.
You're perceptive.
How badly is it going?
Well, actually,
Wow, look at Preston pretending to have fun. That just breaks my heart. We need to do something to change the ugly mood of that table. Where's the restaurant music control box thingy?
You know, you're actually not a total dweeb.
Thanks. I hope to get that on my driver's license. Eyesight 20/20, hair blonde, dweeb, not total. So what about you? What's it like being totally popular? And what exactly is it you populars talk about? That is, of course, if you're allowed to break your oath of cool.
Oh, things and stuff.
Could you be less specific?
Waiter, busboy, anybody?
I shouldn't even tell you this, but we popular kids don't have a perfect life.
I am so sorry. Is there anything I or any of my outcast friends can do to help?
I will have the penne arrabbiata and the pollo puttanesca same time. You got that? Good. Go.
Even with better music, he's still having a terrible time. laughing and smiling. And poor brave Preston. What's this weird thing I was suddenly feeling up and down my arms? Moth bites? No, I dry clean. It couldn't be jealousy. I mean, Preston's my best friend. He wouldn't just dump me because the most popular girl in school suddenly thought he was cute and interesting. Would he?
It's pointed out my bedroom window, and some nights I can see Jupiter. That's the tiny round one, right?
That's amazing. I never would have pictured you as an amateur astronomer.
I'm all about stars.
Could you check if my waiter has, I don't know, died or something? And I'm feeling a little faint. Could I get some bread or crackers? Even some ice to suck on? Thank you.
You need a better picture of Dancy. She'd look great with a plate of fried fish on her head. Don't you think? For the color?
Whoa, another spanking hot news tip. Nate Turlock is heading towards the restaurant.
Great. I mean, oh no. And their dinner was going so well.
You just said he was having a terrible time.
Well, he will be. If Mank comes and punches his nose around his head like a cartoon duck beak, you've got to help me get him out of here.
Just tell him Mank's coming.
I can't just tell him that. He'll think I've been here the whole time, spying on him. Did either of you bring a disguise? Like a pirate costume or a big fluffy kitten mask? Dancy was being all, ha, you're so funny, to keep Preston sitting there until Mank could show up with his nose-crushing fist. For his pride, I had to do something clever and subtle to make him think that leaving was his own idea.
Yeah, I used to study out Mank.
Isn't that my food?
No. Hey, watch it. This is an $80 hairdo.
Sorry, it looks more like $1.20.
Excuse me, this isn't what we ordered.
It's better.
How do you know?
It's better. 'Cause, I tasted it.
That's outrageous.
You're right. You should both leave. Go, get out, shoo.
No, that's okay. This looks pretty tasty.
Sir, you look like a nice man. I believe I just saw a mouse. A mouse?
You'll do anything to make me laugh, won't you? I'm having so much fun.
New hot tip. Mank is holding something big in his coat, like a baseball bat or a monkey wrench.
For when you need to adjust your monkey?
Mank coming with monkey wrench.
Oh, no.
What? Do you have to go and taste somebody else's food now?
Mank had something underneath his coat. This was going to be a disaster. But isn't that why I went in the first place? To save Preston from having a lousy time? Or could it be I was afraid of him having a good time? Is it possible I didn't know the thinky parts of my own mind?
Oh no. I should have known.
Known what?
That the gorilla had a piñata.
What?
3 words. First word, first syllable.
Do we have an English test tomorrow?
Sounds like stink in the past. Stank?
I hate vocab. I mean, like, we know enough. What's the word for words? Words. Okay.
Blank, crank, tank,
It's getting kind of boring. Say something funny again.
blank, mank,
Mank, my boyfriend, what's he done?
face, ears, head. He's ding dong, head ding dong this way.
I'm really starting to wish Mank was here right now.
Dancy in a chair, Mank, and a table with a sausage.
Sausage? Where?
Mank, punching pain in the face. Me? Mank's going to give me a pain in the face.
And here's your kitty, Mr. Screwballs. Oochie goochie kitty.
No, that's actually my grandmother. She has a little too much facial hair, you know? Look, it's Mank, our ticket to Reporterville.
That's my food.
Mank, what are you doing here?
My food.
Right.
Stay away from him, you monkey-wielding maniac!
flowers.
They're lovely. Oh, don't get passed on me.
Sustenance. Waiter, there's a hair in my pasta. Anybody?
Fairies?
I was afraid that you'd have an awful time. And then I became more afraider that you'd think Dancy was more interesting than me. And I'd lose my best friend who teaches me how the mints play the peanuts. And
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Debra, I will always be your friend. And as for more interesting, you have nothing to worry about. They build museums around stuff less interesting than you.
really? It's very nice of you to say that. But if they did build one for me, it'd be a Debraseum. Wasn't that a great ending? Everyone was all fluffy squirrel happy. Dancy got flowers, Mr. Ridge got his food, Ozzy and Brud got their story in the paper. Though they didn't get any girls' phone numbers, and I paid for Meg's dry cleaning. But best of all, I got over the silly idea that Preston would get sucked into a big black hole of popular kids and I'd never see him again. Oh, the Mints won 14-7. Woohoo! School spirit was way up. And when Mr. Treadgold saw the pictures of Principal Ridge eating food off of Meg, he laughed for about, half an hour. May the big winning garlic-flavored soaring pony be with you. Except never put garlic on a real pony. They hate that. I think you'll agree that the biggest question for anyone studying photography is how come you can't photograph a vampire?
Because they aren't real.
Don't be silly. I know they don't have reflections. Okay, for old-fashioned filmy cameras with a mirror, it makes sense, but what about digital? Did all the vampires just suddenly go, oh no, we can be seen, it's digital! Hide behind the coffin! Is that why vampires never have sideburns? Because they can't get them even?
We could focus on the focal point. That'd be pretty good.
Which, of course, leads me to Barbecue Arm Ned.
Well, naturally, of course. Who?
Ned was a humble school cook who loved the gorgeous Kathleen, a science teacher at Campfield in the 1800s. Delicate, scientific, but proud.
The school's only 50 years old, so she couldn't possibly...
Kathleen spurned Chef Ned, and in his bachelor despair, because who likes spurnage? I mean, really? He jumped arm first into a giant vat of barbecue sauce. Kerplunk. They dragged the bottom of the vat, but they could never find him. Now, if you say his name, Barbecue Arm Ned, 3 times after dark, he appears with his chicken fat skin and grill tong arms. Clickety, clickety.
That's an urban legend. Like the one that says that there's alligators in the sewers because people flush them down the toilet when they're little, and now they're all grown up and swimming beneath our feet. Everywhere we go.
I'm not like everyone else. When the world says left, I go right by myself. Look out, 'cause here I come. I'm Debra, rocking to my own drum. 'Cause I'm just me, and you'll see what you're looking at. They say I'm weird and wacky, but I got my own philosophy. Every day, I'm seeing my world in a crazy kind of cool way. I'm absolutely, positively, totally, decidedly Debra.
You spent half of photography class talking about Barbecue Arm Ned?
Dippity hoo-ha! I told Preston not to say that name again. If it echoed twice, boing, zing, bounce, there's no way a ghost could tell the difference between an echo and really saying it. Then that'd be 3 times, and he'd show up and wreak his savage vengeance.
Speaking of spooky,
Yeah, why is Dancy so close to us?
yeah, and where's her coterie?
I'm pretty sure she's warm enough in just her shirtery.
No, her coterie. The kids that hang out with her.
Right, I don't know. Ah! What do you want? You stuck up on us. Where's your turtleneckery?
It's a coterie.
Just go away. What is your problem?
Shouldn't you be laughing and whispering about other people's haircuts with your snooty nose hangers-on?
Like you or your clothes have ever seen a hanger in your life. Kazing, by the way.
Let's go.
Come back. I haven't even mentioned your hideous shoes.
Bradley, where are you mook? I am not a mook. Gone home due to barbecue arm you-know-who, am under bed. What a chowderhead. P.S. I'm not a chowderhead.
Oh. You wanted to talk to me?
When?
Always. Since we were 4. You're always all, Dancy, Dancy, I'm a hot-blooded man, you're a woman, blah, blah. Well, here I am, all woman. And there you are, all pencil-necked, metal-mouthed, yard sale dress geek. So, talk. That's it? That's what you waited a decade to say? You could have said, when you were 4.
Excuse me.
Well, that answers the question about her friends. They're all in hiding, probably in the Dancy protection program.
Ozzy says he can't meet us here. He's afraid of running into Dancy.
Well, tell him she's not here. You've known Dancy since before her claws grew in. What's up with her?
I stopped understanding her when we were 6, and she hid a mud pie in my nap blanket. I have no idea why she suddenly changed her habit of avoiding us like a bunch of stinky feet.
Just lemonade to start, please.
Like I'd bring you food. So, what boring activity are you two up to? I bet it's ridiculous.
Well, we were up to minding our own business.
Fascinating. Tell me more so I can yawn a lot. Where did you get that shirt? Was it the only thing left over after gym? You called this interesting conversation? I'd rather lick the inside of a monkey's nose. Where's the waiter? So, let's hang out. What do you guys want to do?
Spangly doorknobs, this explains everything about Dancy's behavior.
What, she really is the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yep, it's over here too.
Well, that confirms it.
Her boyfriend dumped her.
You mean Dancy dumped her boyfriend?
No.
Wow. So that's why her gang hasn't been around.
All her popular stickiness wore off like a used lint roller. You roll it up and down and up and down. Nothing. Poor Dancy.
She said she'd rather lick a monkey than talk to you.
No, that was you. Preston, she's hurting, just like Ozzy. He's in actual hiding, like a Christmas turkey.
Obviously, they're not very good at hiding.
For years, she's been like that threatening yet non-lethal shark circling the island that the bearded shipwreck survivor is on. You know, with the one coconut tree?
Yeah, I've seen the drawings.
Around it goes. Circle, circle, sharky, sharky. You can't go in the water, but at least you know where he is. All of a sudden, that shark was sitting right next to us saying, "Hey, you gonna finish that coconut? Or your leg? Num, num, num."
Dancy is kind of the shark of the school. And it's nicer having her at a distance, not all up in my monkey nose.
So, are we gonna do something about this, or just sit here like bumps on a frog?
It's bumps on a log.
You obviously need to look closer at a frog.
That may be just what I need.
The Brazelton Bee newspaper is doing a surprise story on us next week.
Surprise story?
Yeah, I've been hounding them for weeks. I even bought a new tie.
Well, they say the tie makes the man. Not that you need any help in that area.
The story was supposed to be about the many successful after-school programs here at Camfield, but students are quitting in droves because of a lunatic fear about someone named Barbecue Arm.
Don't say his full name, sir. I'm aware of this this completely unfounded
Basketball, choir, play rehearsal. How can a ridiculous urban myth derail something I put so much work into buying a new tie for?
He's got his own wiki page.
How can we convince these foolish children that there's no such thing as Barbecue Arm Ned and get my front page story back?
That's 2 mentions, sir, or 1.5, but just...
I'll tell you how. We fight the web with the web. We videotape me and you here at night, yelling Barbecue Arm Ned over and over. And then we post it on the internet and prove that absolutely nothing...
So, this is me, this is you, up close and true.
Are you being extra mean to me, Preston, Ozzy, and all of our other friends because of Meg?
Meg who?
Dancy,
I heard and, I'm sorry. If you must know, Mank and I decided in a mutually respecting, adult, and mature way that he'd leave me for some snotty cheerleading airhead.
That's what everyone said when he left Sue Radcliffe for you.
I was never a cheerleader. How can I be popular if I don't even have a boyfriend?
Let go of my scarf.
I'm fine. I can breathe. Puffy clouds. Kittens playing with toilet paper.
You're Dancy Cologne. You don't care what other people think.
Wrong, King Kong. You don't care. You get to dress the way you want, obviously. But there's no vacation from being on stage in the naked light of me. 23/7.
It's 24/7.
I need an hour for makeup.
Dancy, you are who you are because of you, not because of some silly boy. The Wicked Witch of the West wasn't defined by Mr. Wicked.
That's a really bad example.
I'm sorry. I wish I could make everything better.
She's got every kid in the school running from her like forest fire bears.
It's like the pH in a fish tank. Dancy's pH is off and the whole school is covered in algae. But wait, I thought you liked her. I mean, you know, liked her.
I do, but throughout history, the man has always pursued the babe. Check the caveman drawings. This is just unnatural.
You're like that dog that caught the car.
Hey, more like the dog that got run over by the car and it kept backing up.
There you are.
Oh, it's just you.
Thanks a lot. Anyway, I have a solution for Dancy.
Tranquilizer darts?
No, we need to get her another boy.
I don't think I know anyone I hate that much.
She told me she's through with boyfriends forever and ever.
She told me the exact same thing.
I think she said it to me a bit louder while shaking me by the neck.
She doesn't even want to be near a boy.
So that's it. Game over? She's gonna be like this forever.
No, she won't because I have a plan. How do the boy and girl meet in every single romance movie? Are they looking for romance? No. Romance finds them. How? When they're trapped together in a perilous situation. I dig Daniel. Trapped together in a mine. Now boarding, trapped together in an airport.
Snakeulon, trapped in a subway tunnel with weird snaky thingies.
In every movie, people trying to avoid love end up finding it through adversity.
But we can't just trap Dancy with giant snake things.
No, but we can trap her in the school with Rolf and barbecue arm Ned as he searches for the gorgeous science teacher Kathleen.
Rolf?
Meet Rolf. Rolf is totally Dancy's type. Say yes, honey.
Yes, honey.
See? He's perfect.
We can't leave Dancy in the school with a defenseless guy in her current mood. She'd eat him.
Or just walk away.
That's how the movies always start, with the woman saying, "I'll never talk to a man again." And then something terrible happens, and they're forced together to overcome adversity and fall in love. It's so romantic. And besides, she won't be able to leave. We'll pretend the doors are locked and the phones are cut and all that other scary movie stuff. It's gonna be a big takeout bucket of easy.
Who's Dancy?
She's the girl you're getting to meet and go out with.
Right. Can you show me her picture again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's barbecue arm Ned. Dancy's much cuter and actually has skin.
When it gets really dark, we start shooting and put an end to this urban myth once and for all. Ned and Kathleen. You want some of this?
No, sir. I suddenly feel a little bit queasy. Do you smell barbecue sauce?
Chipotle.
I don't think so.
So you're sure Dancy's gonna show up?
The main reason she's all up in her faces is because she's lonely.
I believe that's also why the crocodile followed Captain Hook.
She just texted me, "Where is everyone?" And I told her you were in here doing a science experiment. And everyone else is in hiding. Trust me, she'll be here.
You sure there isn't someone else in the school?
Ozzy, why would anybody else be in school? It's a school.
Right. Just thought I heard something.
Save the spooky stuff for when we need Dancy to melt into Rolf's arms, okay?
She's not really gonna melt, right? This is a new shirt.
You are so perfect for her. Everyone know their parts? Okay, let's go.
Videotape of nothing bad happening? I hope. Take one.
Principal Ridge of Campfield High School here. Witness, if you will. Barbecue arm Ned. Barbecue arm Ned. Barbecue arm Ned. Ooh. Et voila. Nothing.
What was that? Behind you.
What was what?
Something.
West lobby outer door open. She's here.
Sorry, Dancy. It's for your own romantic good. And poor Rolf's romantic bad.
The mixture is hydrogenating nicely.
Yes, density 0.5 and rising.
I can't believe it. You actually came back to school after school to do more school. I don't even go to school while I'm in school.
Hey, Dancy. This is Rolf.
Hi.
You're cute, but I am so over boys. What kind of losers get jazzed about Chem 101?
I sure hope there are no repercussions.
Me too, I hope that.
What are you talking about? And those are the worst lab coats ever. You look like you should be wearing hairnets and selling ice cream.
Careful, Dancy. This experiment hasn't been done in the school since 1880.
By the gorgeous Kathleen.
That chick from the myth?
She looked a lot like you.
Well, if she was gorgeous, I guess she would.
Oh no. It's just like barbecue arm Ned.
You mean the barbecue arm Ned?
Yes.
Barbecue arm Ned.
That's 3. There's our cue.
I thought you weren't supposed to say his name or something.
Why not?
That's why not. I'm not scared, because I'm a guy, but a girl would be.
Who's scared?
And in conclusion, barbecue arm Ned.
Hello? Is that?
That's nothing. Power surge. Now, let's do one more room, then get this uploaded so we can put an end to this hysteria and get my newspaper story back.
I didn't say anybody's name. It was him.
I'm going to the principal's office. By myself. Alone.
If you hear barbecue tongues clicking, run for your life.
Wait, you're gonna leave us here?
Don't worry. I'm taking the only flashlight, whose batteries just so happen to be dying. I'm gonna get new batteries. I sure hope nothing bad happens while I'm gone. You two stay close together now.
Did you get her cell phone? Good. Now for phase 2.
Wow, it's really working. Even I'm a little scared.
Just wait till you see Preston in his costume. Let's go.
It's no good. They are locked.
They can't be locked. This is the way I came in. What about the others back there?
No, I tried them all. And if I, with my muscles, can't open them, you, a tender girl, should not even try.
Why are you talking like that?
It must be the extreme horror.
OMG. My cell phone's gone. How will I text?
Mine too has vanished, as if spirited away by an evil entity. We should have never said Ned's name. 3 times.
There's phones in the school office.
Yes. Then we should go there next.
Okay.
For the third and final time, barbecue arm Ned.
That sounds so good.
Even I jump into my arms at that. You're a terror romance movie genius.
Genius is a bit strong, but maybe accurate.
I hope Dancy buys this.
Okay, so I had to decide what a puddle of Preston would look like. He's a boy, so it's blue, and he kind of reminds me of Justin Bieber. So I put a wig in for his soft, lustrous, shampooey hair. Sorry.
It's okay. Look. Someone or something savagely destroyed the phone, so we cannot call out.
That red stuff. Is that?
Afraid so. Barbecue sauce. Extra piquant.
Oh.
And what's this? A puddle of Preston. Run.
Where?
Into my arms. No, that's later. First into the cafeteria.
PA system malfunctions sometimes. It happened once in the 90s. When those bodies rose from the grave. Yeah. What? What are you talking about? Was that a movie? Yes, of course it was a movie.
We'll be safe in here.
Why? He was a chef. Isn't this exactly where he'd be?
I hadn't thought of that. Oh no, look. Ned's shrine to his beloved Kathleen, with her favorite experiment and her photo.
Which looks a lot like...
Which looks a lot like you.
Kathleen! Since you belong to no other, you are mine.
You can't have me! I'm not your Kathleen! I'm...
Go on, say it!
I'm Rolf's Dancy!
No! I must return to the spirit world. Ow!
Ta-da! After that, they were inseparable. For a week. Until she dumped him. But the main thing is the pH balance in our school was restored, and all our social algae went away. Dancy's friends came back, her leaving us alone came back, and it never really had anything to do with boys after all. Dancy cured herself. She just needed a little help from us to see that she had it in her power all along. And they say, on a moonless night, if you listen hard, you can still hear Mr. Treadgold and Principal Ridge running across the football field screaming, "May the big scary pony be with you!" Woo-hoo!